Hi guys, today I have done this Halloween tutorial on this sugar skull look. It's very over the top. I was inspired by a picture on Google and it was just very over the top and I really liked it. This is something that you can do really cheap because a lot of the colour on my face is just eyeshadow and lipstick, and then the black is like black eyeliner mixed with some face paint. So it's something you can do really cheap if you have the patience and perseverance to go through the motions of intricate detail on your face. So if you guys are interested in how I created this Halloween look, then please keep on watching. So I am just buffing a foundation all over my face, even over my lips, so I've just got one consistent colour on my face. And then after this you'll see me lightening it up with some concealer because I want to go for a bit of a lighter than my skin tone look to look a little bit grim and dead, kind of. So as you can see, I'm just buffing and working this in, making sure it's well blended all over the face, but I'm not really taking it down my neck because this is just a face look. And now I'm setting this all in place with my, I think it's Laura Mercier powder, and it doesn't even have to be that neat. As you can see, I'm just blobbing it all over the place. And now because my eyebrows are black, I kind of want to use them as part of the black eye sockets. So I'm going ever so slightly around them to create big, round, black eye sockets that I'm going to fill in with some black eyeshadow in a second. So I'm tracing that first with the old eyeliner, and then I'm repeating the other side and just creating the draft lines for where I will be filling it all in. So there's room for mistake right now. So now taking the blackest black eyeshadow I have, which is the Huda Beauty palette one. There's also the really good Urban Decay blackout shadow that comes in the Naked 2 palette, which is great, but just any dark black colour you can use eyeliner. And I'm just filling it all in and just making sure they're good, perfect as they can be circles, and have my eyebrows covered and blended in. And this really does take a while, so I've skipped quite a bit of it out, but I went all over it with a old eyeliner as well. Now I have done all of this and I look a little bit odd, I'm taking the Urban Decay eyeliner and just lining my lower waterline, and my upper waterline, just so it looks as black and intense as it can possibly be. Again, you can see some like cracks and errors, and I'll sort them out afterwards because I think my eye was really watering at that point, but those are things you can fix right at the end and it doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm just carving out that little nose bit that they have on the end of the nose to make it look more skull-like, and it's kind of like an upside down heart. So after tracing that out with my pencil eyeliner, again to make sure I'm getting the right shape and so there's room for error, I have done that, and now I'm going over it with this darker black eyeliner, which is kind of a liquid pen eyeliner, and I'm going around the shape that I created carefully and then going in and colouring it all in. And as you can see here, I'm beginning to draw a little outline around the shape that I've created, and this is ready for me to do that kind of frilling that it has around the edges. Now I'm beginning to create that frilling kind of effect, and they're just like little semicircles basically around the lines, and if you just do them in like halves, so do half a semicircle and then the other semicircle, and start to gauge how comfortable you are with it because it is your face and not a flat piece of paper, then you can slowly just start going for it. Using a number 7 bronze coloured liquid eyeliner, I'm just filling in those little semicircles and the little frilly bits that we've done around the nose. And this is really easy, it's just like little dots in the middle of it. You've just got to be a little bit careful to not get it too much over the edges. But even if you do, you can always fill it in again with the black. Now as you can see, with that same eyeliner, I'm starting to create those frills around my eyes, but instead of doing them as semicircles, they're a little bit longer, so more like arches. And it just kind of makes your eye look a little bit like a flower. So I'm going all the way around and doing that, and then doing little dots above the little domes that I've done around it. Now I'm taking this little glitter roller from the Body Shop and just making my nose all glittery. Why not? Who doesn't love a little bit of glitter? And now I'm taking this NYX Full Throttle lipstick on a little brush and I'm filling in those little frills in that pink lipstick. And it's just, again, really easy because it's like colouring in but on your face. It just takes a little while because it's a lot of detail, but it's nothing hard when you go through it step by step at least. Now for the mouth and teeth, I'm extending my lip partition outwards on both sides equally and thickening this out, and then I'm also filling in between my lips just to make it look like the line goes all the way through. Now to draw out the teeth, it's basically doing those semicircles again, but you can do a big kind of long oval shape if that's easier. It's really simple and it really doesn't need to be perfect, which is the great thing about it, and mine most certainly is not perfect. Now I'm drawing myself a little almond shaped bindi and then doing a round circle in the middle of my forehead and outlining it again and filling in the centre one. Again, if you just do it little bit by little bit, you don't have to do the whole shape all in one go. It just makes sure that you get the shapes as good as you can. And I'm also making that into a little flower, doing those semicircles around there. Going back to my teeth, I'm using the silver pencil to fill in my teeth. And then going back over with a black eyeliner to make sure that any of the lines I've gone over are covered. Back to the forehead with my bronze eyeliner, I'm just infilling my little bindi and the centre of the flower. And then I'm going to fill in the little flower petals with some blue face paint, and then I'm going over it with some glittery blue eyeshadow. Again with a really small definer brush from Real Techniques. And then I'm now drafting out this kind of like extended flower shape around my head. So kind of like a bigger almond shape again. A little bit pear shaped. And then bringing this outwards and drawing little petals on the edges of these and just filling it in with shapes and dots and patterns. And once I've traced this out correctly, I'm going over it with the darker eyeliner and drawing semi flowers, like half flowers, on my temples. I'm filling in some of the petals with some of that silver eyeliner. And going back over the bits where I've gone over the lines with the black pencil. And I'm filling in the little flowers with some purple eyeshadow, and I think this was the one from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. I'm using an angled brush to do this one. And I'm going to make the other flower on the other side the same colour too. So I'm kind of going for that symmetrical look as best as I can. Drawn some little leaf shapes on the side of my eyes, and I'm filling these in with some bronze and blue colours. And then the similar sort of leaves I drew on my forehead, I'm drawing them coming from my contour line to the hollows of my cheekbones inwards towards my smile. And I'm filling them in with blue and bronze again. And now I'm doing a little flower on my chin. And doing some more little flowers near my lips. I'm filling that in again with the pink lipstick and some green eyeshadow just to mix it up a little bit. And then I'm doing 2 half flowers along my jawline. And off camera I applied some exaggerated fancy dress up lashes, and that is the finished look. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed.